SAT test prep and things like that. And so that really helps us out as well.
All right, so the next thing I kind of want to address are the challenges specific to education, entrepreneurs. And one of the first ones that kind of comes to mind is this dichotomy between consumer-facing education, consumer-facing sales, so really kind of speaking to the sales cycle, and enterprise, so selling directly to schools. And we have a mix here on this panel. So, Barani, you sell directly to schools. That's kind of who you view as your customer, and you're willing to dive in and go after that sales cycle. So can you address some of the challenges that you kind of face on that front?
Yeah, so pardon me for saying something that's like ridiculously cheesy here, but really like you've heard like a million times, but every journey starts with a single step. You have nothing to fear but fear itself kind of thing. And I think when you start your own company, especially in the education world, try something, try anything, and start learning immediately. So one of the myths that you always hear is like, oh, it's always impossible to sell to schools or school districts, they don't listen. And as soon as we started talking to principals and showing them our product, they were really receptive. I think one of the fantastic things about working in education is that educators in general have a big heart. And so if you go to them and you say, look, I'm trying to make a difference, they're patient, they'll have patience, and they'll try to help you kind of think through it. Granted, you don't want to call them every day with your problems, but they'll try to help you think through it. And so we went from, not only did we go from this platform play to a more content play, we also went from a consumer type thing to a more school-facing thing. And once we started speaking to schools, and they started liking it, they started telling other instructors about it, other principals about it, making introductions, and that's really what you want. Once you get to that point, you know you've got a product that can be successful, and after that, I think you want to focus on these other issues of scale and how you can build a sales force and things like that.
So schools really are where you're making your revenue, really where the